you can win $32,000 on the turn of a card on Card Sharks. And if you play your cards right, you can win this beautiful card. And now, the host of Card Sharks, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and good morning, everybody. Welcome to Card Sharks. We're glad you're here. Let me tell you about our two contestants. Our champ is a Southern Belle. Our challenger is a lassie from Scotland. You'll meet them in just a moment. Also, they'll have a chance of winning a new car and lots of money. So stick around. It's going to be fun. Also, I want to introduce you to our two lovely dealers, the lady from Chicago, the lady from Dallas. Here they are, Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams, our dealers on Card Sharks. Dallas and Chicago.
Hi.
Let the folks at home see you. Would you please turn sideways?
Oh, yes. Say hello to our
Dallas
mother.
and Chicago. Say hi to Mom and deal the cards, please, ladies. Okay, here we go. Bring in our Card Sharks. Can we do that? Good morning.
Good morning.
$13,350. Getting better and better and better, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is.
From Nashville, Tennessee, Eve.
My name is Eve Carr. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. I come from a very large family. I have 6 brothers and 1 sister and lots of nieces and nephews.
Now, what are you studying in college?
Advertising and marketing. I have a double major, minoring in psychology.
Advertising, marketing, and psychology. They all fit together, don't they? Kathy, welcome back to our show.
Thank you, Bob. Good morning. I'm
Good
Kathy
morning.
Denholm. I'm originally from Edinburgh, Scotland. I have been in California since 1957, and I've been married 38 years, and I just retired.
Well, wonderful. Retired from what kind of occupation?
Retail groceries.
Oh, great. Well, it's nice to have you back with us, and welcome. As you know, Eve won the first game in the match.
Yes.
And we're in the middle of game number 2, and as you can take a look over there, Eve has quite a lead in this game. So, Kathy, you really got to do some catching up now. This is second game, second question, and this question involves our 10 very pretty ladies over the age of 60 who are with us this week. And, Eve, here's your question. Before the show, we asked these 10 women, when you were a teenager, did you ever sneak out and date a boy your parents had forbidden you to see? How many of these 10 women did? They sneaked out to date a boy that their parents forbade them to see.
Well, I don't know. I think maybe a couple of them might have. But I would say the number would be pretty low. I say 2.
2 of them, you think. Kathy, what do you think? Higher or lower than 2?
Well, I think, too, Bob, that it would probably be just a few of them because back a few years ago, we weren't quite that disobedient to our parents. We usually did what they wanted us to do. So, but I'm going to say just a little bit higher, though.
A little bit higher. Just a little bit higher, though, okay? The actual number of these women who sneaked out to date a boy is 7 of them.
We're all disobedient.
There are 7 sneaky devils down there. Raise your hand, ladies. Which 7 are you? Frida?
Yes.
What? How in the world did you get... Was it tough sneaking out?
It wasn't easy, but I did for 3 years. And then when he asked me to marry him, I had to say no because my parents wouldn't let me. They still wouldn't let me see him.
Well, what, was he some kind of a sleazebag? Why didn't you...
He was a little older than I was.
How much older was he than you?
About 5 years. He was in college, and I had just started to high school.
Oh, I see. Okay. 3 years you dated this guy.
Yes.
And you kept it a secret.
I kept it a secret.
Okay. Thank you, ladies, very much. Interesting. Nice to have you back with us. Here we go. Kathy. Here's your card, Kath. 7.
Change that card, please.
We will change it. Lacey has a card for you, and it is a 10.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's go lower.
Lower than the 10? No. Not lower than the 10. That means you're playing free, Eve, with a 7.
And I can't...
Can't change it. Didn't win the
Higher.
question. All right. If it's higher, you win the game and the match. You'll play for the big money and a new car. Is it higher? Yeah. Congratulations to you.
Thank
got
you.
it again.
Thanks.
Number 5. Kathy, we have some very nice gifts for you. Thank you very much
Thanks
for being
very
with
much.
us. It's nice having you
Good
here.
luck.
We'll see you again. Bye-bye. Come here, champ. Okay, we're going to try to add to those winnings of our lady here, and plus she has a chance of winning a new car. All of that excitement right after we pause for these words. We'll be right back. So don't go away.
This fall, all the buzz is on Buzzer.
Is that right?
October is Bobtober.
My name is Peter Lorre, and I've got no secrets.
Spend the rest of your year
Welcome to our special salute to the military. Tune in for Black Friday Frenzy.
right here
What were you saying, Betty?
on Buzzer.
Welcome back to Card Sharks. Well, this is number 5. You know that?
Yeah.
The rules say you can only play the big money 5 times. So after we play for the big money and a beautiful car, we'll be saying goodbye to you. But it's been a lot of fun. You know there are a couple of jokers over there inside the deck. Every time a joker pops up, that enhances your chances of winning that car. We'd love to see you win the car your last time up here. That'd be a lot of fun, too, wouldn't we? She's won a lot of money, so let's see if she can win some more. And just for winning the match, Lacey has one joker for you. You know you at least have one chance of winning the car. Let's give her $200. Let's see what she can turn it into. Here we go. Good luck.
Okay.
With $200, your first card is a 7. Player change.
Change that card
Number
number 1.
1. Let's see what the 7 is. 7 is now a queen. That's better. $200.
150 lower.
150. Lower than the queen. It's a jack. Yes. 350. 350.
250 lower.
250. Lower than the jack. Yes. Now you got an 8 and $600. You got to play it. Can't change it.
200 lower.
$200 lower than the 8. Is it lower than the 8? It is not. That's all right. Played it smart. 400. Come up here. Give you another 400. You now have $800, and the queen is your card.
Okay. 700 lower.
$700 lower than the queen. How about an ace? Oh. That hurt, didn't it? That hurt bad. Yeah. Still got $100.
All of it lower.
All of it lower. Now you got a deuce. You got $200.
All of it higher.
All of it higher. Now you got a 3. You got $400. And that's your card up here. You got to bet at least $200.
All of it higher.
All of it? Sure. You're going to add another $800 if it's higher than the 3. Is it higher? It is. There you go. So that's $800. Whew. The ace jumped up and bit you, didn't it?
Yeah,
okay, you're now $14,250. And Lacey has one joker for you. Take the joker, if you will, please, and take a look over here. Because, as you know, we have 7 numbered cards. Behind one of them is the word car. If you find it, this is the car you win. Gene?
The Chevrolet Sprint 4-door hatchback sedan. A fun-filled fuel economy car that gives you maxi styling, durability, and room to enjoy. Good luck.
Okay, Eve, this is it. Let's see if you can win a car today. Last time to play for the big money. Ladies going right back to the middle of the cards. See if the car is there. If it's there, you win the car. And what a nice way to say goodbye to you. We're rooting for you, kid. Is it behind number 4? Yeah! You won a new car!
Let's go with it. Finally!
What a way to end the day. Now that brings her winnings to $20,971 in cash and prizes. Eve, we say goodbye to you. You've been a wonderful champ. We'll be back to meet 2 new card sharks right after this.
I can't believe it. Do you know how close I came to change it? And I've been hitting the other 4, and it's never been back there. I thought, put the 4.
All right. It's time to meet 2 new card sharks, so let's get them in here right now. Penny and Michael. You see all the excitement?
Yeah.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
You know, it's always so exciting for all of us to give a car away and all that money because we really want you to win. We really do. It's nice to have you here. Penny, tell us about yourself.
Bob, hi. I'm Penny Hicks from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, my gosh. Another Southern accent, folks.
Yeah, and I run a nanny referral business based on my experiences being a nanny in Scotland.
You write a what?
A nanny referral business, putting
nanny
nannies
referral
in
business.
families. Yeah.
And you were a nanny in Scotland?
Near where Kathy was
that
from
right?
Edinburgh.
Well, I bet your accent just blew them away over there, didn't they?
They thought I was from Africa.
Yeah. Michael.
Yes, my name's Michael Wegman. I was born in Iowa, raised on a farm my entire life. I'm currently a student at the University of Iowa, getting my master's in finance.
Now, would you like to be a farmer, though?
No, I've seen both sides, and I think I want the wildlife in California someday, so I'm here for it.
Watch those blonde-headed girls. They have laryngitis, okay?
I've been watching them.
Okay. You know how to play this game, I assume? Cut the
Yeah.
cards. We've got them all dealt out. Lacey's got the cards dealt. It's about time. And we are ready to start this match. If you win 2 games, you win the match. So good luck to the 2 of you. And Penny, first question is yours. We surveyed 100 bachelors, and we asked them, while you're out with a woman, do you ever wonder, how far is she going to let me go tonight? How many bachelors do wonder how far their date will let them go tonight?
Well, Bob, I have been with lots of bachelors, and I got to say...
Are you bragging, Penny?
Well, I'm not going to tell all the story, but I must say that all of them are going to try, and so I think it's going to be a high number. I'm going to say 63.
63 out of 100 bachelors say, I wonder how far she'll let me go tonight. Michael, higher or lower than 63?
Well, Bob, I'm a bachelor myself, and the reason you're a bachelor sometimes is to look for women and, you know, to have a good time, and you always in the back of your mind is wondering, well, I wonder what this girl's really like. So I think bachelors really think about that, and I think it's going to be higher.
Probably 101.
Number. Yeah.
The actual number of bachelors who wonder how far their date will let them go is 68 of them. It was higher, but just a little bit. I think the others were lying, if you want to know the truth. Michael, welcome to our show. You know you can change this card if you want to, and it's a 5.
I'm going to change it.
Change the 5? All right, see what you get. 5 now becomes a jack.
I'm going to go lower.
Is it lower than the jack? Card 6?
Yeah, higher. Let's go higher.
Higher, the guy says. No, not higher. You go back to the jack, and that means that Penny, you get a chance to play with the cards free. You can't change the question. Or you can't change the card. Didn't win the question. There it is. 6.
I'm going to go higher.
Lots of 6s today so far. Higher than the 6. Jack is yours.
I'm going to go lower.
Is it lower? Yes, it is.
Going to go higher.
Trying to run the cards. Higher.
Freeze.
Freeze on the 8. Audience says freeze, too. They know how to play the game. 1 card away from winning game number 1. Penny. Michael, question is yours. Catching up. Here we go. We ask 100 third-grade boys to complete this familiar phrase. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him blank. How many third-grade boys knew the phrase is, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink?
Gosh. I remember when I was in the 3rd grade, and you hear your parents say catchphrases, but you always seem to get them mixed up and jumbled around in your mind. I don't know. I think that's going to be probably a really low number. I'm going to say probably around 20.
20 out of the 100
yeah.
knew the phrase, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Penny, will it be higher or lower than 20?
Well,
Bob, boys now.
Okay, 3rd grade boys.
Yes.
I'm a former high school teacher.
You've done a lot, haven't you, lady?
Well, yeah. And I'm going to say it's going to be a little bit higher than 20.
A little higher than 20?
Yeah.
I don't know. Ooh. The actual number of 3rd grade boys who knew the phrase is 30 of them. You're right. I like this. One little guy said, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him happy. Boy, isn't that the truth? All right. Penny has the control.
Change that card.
Penny, we will change the 8.
Yeah.
Fine. 8 is a 9.
Oh. I'm going to go lower, Bob.
Well,
Let's
just a minute.
lower.
Let me get it adjusted.
Oh, okay.
Now what do you want to do?
I want to go lower.
Lower than the 9.
Yeah.
If it's lower, you win the game. Is it lower? No.
Oh.
Not lower. Michael, you're playing free with the jack.
Lower. Let's go lower.
Here we go.
Yeah, higher.
Higher it is.
Lower.
Lower than the ace. Yeah.
Let's go lower. Let's
He's
go
going
lower.
on.
Let's go.
If it's lower, he wins. Game number 1. You got it. Whoa. Gutsy call, man.
Good call.
Gutsy call. Okay, first game is yours, Michael. We'll pause for these words. When we come back, we'll start game number 2 right after this. In a moment. Big chance.
Daytime is playtime with our most popular shows.
Every day you must watch.
Today starting at noon Eastern, only on Buzzer.
What makes Slotomania the #1 free slots game?
The exciting wins! It's new Family Feud slot.
Slotomania presents the all-new Family Feud slot. Download Slotomania now for free.
Welcome back to Card Sharks. We're ready to start game number 2. Our challenger, Michael, won the first game. Lacey's got the cards dealt out from the same deck, and we're on our way now with game number 2. And Penny, the question is yours. It involves our 10 ladies in our studio audience over the age of 60. Here they are. Now, Penny, before the show, we asked these 10 women, if you had the choice, which would you pick? $1 million or eternal youth? How many of these 10 women would pick $1 million? Wow, what a choice.
These 10 gals have really got a lot of fire still left in them, and I'm going to say they'll go for the money. And I think the number's going to be high. I'm going to say out of 10 women, I'm going to say 7, Bob.
7 of the 10 would take the $1 million. You mean because there's snow on the mountain, there's still fire in the furnace? Is that what you're telling me? All right. Michael, do you think it'd be higher or lower than 7?
Oh, my mother's not quite their age, but I have other aunts their age, and I don't know. They've had a long life already. I mean, a good life, and they all look really good.
Yeah, you can bail yourself out of this one, pal.
Yeah. But I don't know, if you can live forever and you can't have your husband around her, I would think it's gonna be high, but I don't know if it's gonna be quite
that might
high.
be an incentive, you know?
Yeah. I'm gonna say it's a hair lower, just a hair lower.
A hair lower than that would pick the $1 million. Let's find out. The actual number of these women who would pick $1 million is 8 of them. Ooh. Boy, is that ever interesting. 8 of you ladies would pick $1 million instead of having eternal youth. Which 8 of you ladies? Raise your hand, please. Frida, you again?
Yes, me again.
Well, Frida, now $1 million or eternal youth? I can't understand. What is this?
Well, I wouldn't want to be young again, and I sure could use $1 million. I have more fun after 60 than I did before.
Boy, I know Gene Wood is going to be happy to hear that. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies. Nice to have you with us. All right, Penny. There's a 6 for you.
Change the card.
Okay, we will. Lots of 6s today. 6 is king.
Whoa, let's go lower, Bob.
Is that better, huh? Lower than the... Yep.
Higher.
Higher, she says. Yes.
Ooh, let's go lower.
Lower than the queen. Deuce.
Higher.
Oh, how'd you like to win the game?
Love
Let's see if you do. You do not. She's counting her $100, wasn't she? She had it spent. Michael.
Let's take a run at this.
All right, you got to play this one. It's a 9.
Let's go lower.
Lower than the 9. No. Right back to the base cards we go. Penny's still in shock. Look at the look on her face.
You got me.
Sorry.
I know.
Okay, Michael, this is your question. This is one of our educated guest questions. The fastest anyone has ever run a mile is 3 minutes, 46 seconds. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, what's the fastest anyone has ever run a mile backwards?
Oh. Well, I used to run track, but I didn't run backwards, so... Gosh. How far? A mile?
Yeah.
Backwards.
Yeah, the fastest anyone has ever run a mile is 3 minutes and 46 seconds. What's the fastest anyone has ever run it backwards?
I'm going to say 7.5 minutes.
7.5 minutes. Let's see what Penny says. Penny, will it be higher or lower than 7.5?
I think that's pretty tough. I'm going to say it's going to be a little bit higher than 7 minutes.
Higher than that?
Yeah.
Boy, this sucker must have been dodging bullets. The fastest anyone has ever run a mile backwards is 6 minutes and 7 seconds. Wasn't higher, it was lower. Can you imagine that? That's fast.
That's going
to run
fast.
a mile backwards in 6 minutes? Woo! Try it.
Oh, no.
No, okay.
Let's change that card.
No, we're busy running backwards here. Change the 9. 9 is deuce.
Higher.
Higher. Here we go. Well, now you both have been stung by the deuce. Okay.
No, Bob.
Oh, no, free chance. Oh. Well, I was ready to ask another question because I love two so much. Did you hear our producer, Jonathan, going, no, 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 no? Lacey says, come back, Bob. Penny's playing free.
Lower.
Lower than the king. Nope.
No.
See, I knew there was an ace up there. No, I didn't. All right, let's go on now. We're right back to base. Penny, this is your question. We surveyed 100 single women. We asked them, who do you find sexier, a man with power or a man with muscles? How many single women find a man with power sexier?
Well, let's see. Power and muscles. What's so funny? I'm going to say a single woman would say power because you can have power and they could get muscles too. I'd say...
You think power is sexier than muscles?
Yeah.
All right, how many? How many out of 100 say...
Out of 100, I would say...
Power is sexier.
70.
70 out of 100 say power is sexier.
Yes.
How interesting. Boy, I'm going to quit working out. I'll tell you that. Michael.
Well, I have 2 sisters, and every time I've heard them talking about someone, it's almost always the body. I mean, when they marry, they'll maybe marry for more of a career-oriented man, but when they see someone, they think he's sexy, it's the body. They don't say, what job do you have? My sisters, anyway. I think they're fairly typical, so I'm saying it's going to be lower. Lower.
Yeah, lower.
I hope.
I mean, they never say, hey, look at his cute little employment record, do they? No. The actual number of single women who said a man with power is sexier is 61. You're right. It was, Michael. Okay, here we go again. Both of you have good cards.
Twos. Let's go higher.
Higher than the deuce. There's a 5.
Higher.
Again, going higher. Jack.
Let's gamble and go lower.
Going lower than the jack, your card's a 10. Good gamble.
I'm going to freeze this time. I can't take it.
Don't blame you. Okay. He's one card away from winning the match. We have sudden death coming up. That means we'll find out who really is going to be our champ. And we'll do that when we come back right after this. Turn it on. That's all the time we have for today. For Lacey Pemberton, Susanna Williams, Gene Wood, and the whole gang, I'm Bob Eubanks. We'll see you next time on Card Shark. Bye-bye.
Some of our departing contestants will receive Active Length Leaf Press-On Nails Beautify Active Hands. Press on in seconds. Active Length Leaf Press-On Nails. Learning Curves, First Curves. A soft, stimulating environment for baby with letters, numbers, and colors. The Learning Curve system from Panache Place. Niagara Fabric Hair Spray Starch for a crisp finish with body. Sizing for body without stiffness. Niagara for fabric hair. Gift certificates for Kentucky Fried Chicken and Fresh Buttermilk Biscuits. You've got a right to chicken done right. At Kentucky Fried Chicken, we do chicken right. App-free Apricot Facial Scrub. No other facial scrub works harder to keep your skin softer. App-free for the softest skin you can have. It's organic naturally. Shampoos, conditioners, moisturizers, and body lotions. It's organic naturally. And a member of our studio audience will receive Yamaha's Clavinova CVP3 electronic keyboard. Features piano-like keys, built-in drummer, 16 musical voices. Great for first-time musicians and seasoned players. And a member of this week's polling group will receive Contempora's Indoor Electric Charbecue, designed to be smokeless for succulent meats, poultry, and fish. Outdoor flavor and indoor convenience from Contempora Industries. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson television production.